How's it going, Playmore fans? It is the General or General Target or Ben, and this is week one for PPL Season 5. So I think I'm just going to do quick team builders for these, like just show the team in game because that looks better than Showdown, and then I'm just going to hop right into the battle just to keep it all in one nice and clean recording and just cut out the in between because I haven't edited my own videos in years. Very excited to use this team and to kick it off. It is very funny that I get to face Vandy off the rip, so another battle of the roommates. Uh, it was funny. I faced him the earliest I possibly could in last season because I made it a restriction on the schedule to where I couldn't face him or Linz in week one at Bubble, just so I could help them out. And then I faced Vandy week two, and now I face him week one here. So he adores it. So I'll run through the team pretty quickly. I can go ahead and list off what he has as well. So he does have a Terra Coquavel, Roaring Moon, Jirachi, Enamorous, Ogrepon Hearthflame, Clodsire, Amandabuzz, Terra Garganackle, Porygon Z, Terra Cryogonal, Regieleki, and then Fuecoco's 0.1. So pretty good team. I think it's better than his last one in terms of like balance between the team and a little bit better synergy. And Terra Garganackle can be a little scary. Terra Duck I haven't faced too much of or seen a lot of, but I know just naturally Duck is scary, so it can only be better with Terra. But I do expect Terra on Garganackle in this game probably has water to deal with Palafin plus Blaziken. So that being said, for my team, we do have Hydreigon here with the Choice Scarf and Terra Poison. With Levitate and Terra Poison, we are a complete wall to Clodsire, which is very big. We have Draco Meteor, Dark Pulse, Terra Blast, and U-Turn. If we're able to get rid of Jirachi, realistically, Terra Poison is very spammable because once again, I expect Garganackle to Terra, and I don't really think Clodsire actually has the best matchup, even though it does have like Unaware and Water Absorb, but Unaware obviously doesn't actually help against Make It Rains from Goldango because the drop is never acknowledged. And Water Absorb, it doesn't matter. Palafin can just 2 KO it, even with like a Body Slam. And then of course it does also get like Ice Punch and stuff. So, but this can do really good just because he definitely has the speed in this matchup. That's going to be nearly every game this season because my team is pretty slow. But we can click some nice necessary moves in order to revenge kill his threats unless they get a boost like Dragon Dance or Booster Energy on the Roaring Moon, Aqua Step on the Duck, Trailblaze on Ogrepon, Choice Scarf and Amorous. There's a few things that can be annoying. However, we can revenge otherwise. So next we have Palafin here. We do have Female Garp just in case it is Cute Charm on the Enamorous. But we have the leftover substitute bulk up with Jet Punch and Drain Punch. This is pretty mean into his team. Like really, like the only counter is like a Whirlwind Mandibuzz, and I guess just Fizdef Mandy in general I can't break through. But I really expect a Spadef Mandy and a Fizdef Garg. Even if he is either Unaware or Water Absorb, we actually still win with against either of those Clods with this set, which is pretty nice. And Jet Punch is just pretty clutch against the likes of Enamorous and Ogrepon, and the Regieleki depending as well, because Regieleki is nice and frail. So we can do pretty well with that. This is going to be the main win condition. I'm just going to try and scout a lot with my fat that's beneath this, and then try and win with Palafin, and then maybe Hydreigon can clean up if possible. And then we have Dio Defense here with the Covert Cloak. This is like our designated Garg switch-in, so we don't take the Salt Cure damage on anything else. But it's a mixed defensive, so we can come in a lot of things. But we do have the extra stat in special defense, so the Porygon Z cannot get a special download boost on us. We have Nightshade as our only attacking move, just to spam is for decent damage. Thunder Wave to status his team, a taunt to limit any recovery or anything he wants to do, and then recover of our own for longevity. So it'd be very solid. At the very least, I get to just Thunder Wave the Mandibuzz and maybe taunt it just to make sure it can't either defog or Roost, because unfortunately I wasn't able to bring Goldango in this game. I did have Goldango on the team at one point, but then I realized I forgot to put Regieleki on the matchup sheet, and that's why you see Donphan now. So, but first we do have Spiky Jess here, the Quillfish, holding the heavy duty boots, just to make sure I'm fine against hazards if he does stack or I'm having trouble rapid spinning. As in, I just want to be offensive, or he does bring Terra Ghost on something. I don't really care. It's just to be safe, because this thing takes a lot of damage. We have Spikes, Barbarage, Flip, Turn, and Haze. Pretty consistent to his team. We're just max defense in order to deal with Quavel as best as possible, but additionally do some extra damage and switch into the Roaring Moon and Ograbon Hearthflame as needed. We can obviously counter the Dragon Dance coming out from the Roaring Moon, but a Swords Dance from Ograbon Hearthflame is going to be a little bit scarier because he can still get +1 after the Intimidate, so we have to keep that in mind. And then I guess, be cautious of a Contrary on an Am, but I'm Fizz Def, I'm not specially defensive, I can't switch in on an Amorous anyways, so. And then we have an Assault Vest Donphan here, Earthquake, Ironhead, Knockoff, and Rapid Spin. Ironhead, of course, just to hit the Enamorous, but also allows me to hit the Cryogonal if needed upon switch in, which is nice. Knockoff to remove some of his potential boots that he might have on the team, or just whatever annoying items in general he might have. Rapid Spin, of course, to get rid of hazards, and EQ is just fairly spammable in his team overall because Enamorous can't really switch into it. Mandibuzz does hardwall me, but it was going to hardwall me either way if I had Rock Slide or Ice Spinner or anything like that. It's just always going to be me 1v1, so I'd rather just knock it off and switch out into my main check in Mandy, which is Diancie here. We're mainly especially defensive, but we do have some offensive investment in the physical side for Diamond Storm at least. Stealth Rock, Moonblast, Diamond Storm, and Endure. If I keep my hazards up, that's great. I'm just trying to keep one up at all times if I can, whether that's a rock or a spike. And then we have the Endure Custep Berry, as you can see here, just to make sure that we can check the Roaring Moon as needed, or anything that's trying to sweep me. Roaring Moon, Quavel, etc. So that's going to be a very reliable thing to keep in the back. So that being said, I'm going to let Vandert know that I am ready, and we're going to go into the battle. Okay, we have found Mr. Vanderson, and he has Regieleki, Roaring Moon, Mandibuzz, Enamorous, Garg, and Hearthflame. Okay, not too surprising. No Quavel is a little bit surprising, but I mean, I guess it's fair. Anything else I'm not shocked about? Terra Poison, Terra Blast looks insanely good in the late game, especially if I'm able to remove his Scarf on whatever it might be. Regieleki, of course, is always going to outspeed us, so I have to be careful of the damage that can output. Thank God I put Donphan off, so it's extremely important that I keep Donphan decently healthy. So the scariest thing is probably a mid-game Roaring Moon rather than a later or like a Choice Band one. Or at least I'm able to use Quillfish now, more against the Roaring Moon actually, so that's good. Now that I don't have to worry about the Quavel. But he has a Terra Flying Garganackle, which is interesting, because now he's weaker to my Diancie, which is good. Yeah, I guess he can switch in easier now to Donphan as well. Just really surprised it's not Terra Water, but I will take that. In general, as if that is based off the team, I would guess it is a specially defensive Mandibuzz. If it doesn't have Whirlwind, our Dolphin looks extremely good, which is why I have to lead him. So that way, when he comes back out, he is ready to set up and potentially win at any given moment. So he does just lead his Regieleki. Is he going to be Screens? That'd be a good bring into me. I do not have Brick Break on this team, which really sucks, but I am just going to go right into Donphan, and at least I can get off a knockoff. So I'm not really too worried about that. Okay, he doesn't hard switch. He might be normal gem explosion, but if that's the case, that's fine. Nope, he's just Screens. Very nice. I could just Earthquake, but I think I'm just going to knock off first and then double the next turn if he stays in. So I think I'm content with that play, because then I can go Diancie on what is potentially the Mandibuzz and then work around it that way. So also, I can go Diancie in case it is a random boom. I doubt he would boom this early because he's going to be able to get up Screens again, but definitely good bring with Regieleki, assuming this has Rapid Spin too, because Regieleki is one of the few spinners that can work around the Goldango thing, because you really want to always go into your ground type. He goes straight into Roaring Moon. Is he Choice Band? Loaded dice. You're not getting away with that. No siree. Okay, now that I know it's Screens, do I just want to stay in and click? I know you're Dragon Dance, so I should probably just go into Quill, and then I can just haze and such. Yeah. Let me just do that. Not be silly. There's no reason. He does knock off himself. That did so much. Quillfish, your ass, bro. What? I drafted this thing? To be fair, I got sniped to PEX, but... This is 70%? Yeah, no. Is that... Can that be Jolly, or is it... Yeah, you got a high roll Jolly. Okay. I can just flip turn here for momentum, or I can Bar Barrage once. Oops, that's not what I want. Oh, he doesn't have a good switch into this. I mean, technically it's Garganachi, because he can't be statused. Worst case, if I flip turn and he stays in, I just go into my Scarf Hydreigon, so... As much as Spike feels good there, I'd rather make sure I keep momentum for the time being. Yeah, he would have been able to rapid spin anyways, so. Alright, we do get easy chip on Regieleki here. I might be able to confirm if it's max HP. Yeah, it looks like it's max HP. I mean, yeah, I can't really outspeed with anything. No, I don't want to risk a random Thunder Wave. I just have to play the long, annoying game. I mean, he can just switch again, but I guess his swap is what? Mandibuzz or Roaring Moon. So I can go Diancie. Right? Yeah. I mean, I guess you could go into Hearthflame. Hearthflame would be a good switch for you. Do I just want to click Quake and just see what happens? I really don't want to lose my cuss stat on Amanda Buzz knockoff, so I'd rather just go hard into it now. And if he goes Ogre, he goes Ogre. I think I can eat it, so... Make it Jack. Yeah, that's a good switch. I mean, I eat any... Ooh, I do not eat. I do not eat a Power Whip. That's not fun. What does that do to Hydreigon? Jesus Christmas. Quill is definitely getting to a KO, right? Jesus, this Pokemon's bad. Alright, Dragon. I guess this was the better play, because then I could have just U-turned anyways on whatever came in and gained momentum. But like I said, I didn't want my cuss stat to be knocked off. He goes for Substitute. Okay. I mean, he can Ivy Cudgel me, that's fine. Do I just Dark Pulse and normal? Yeah, Dark Pulse can still 2K on him. I want to be cautious to play rough, though. Yeah, I don't have a switch in, is the thing. Could he be so SD? He might just go for that first anyways and be a little bit greedy. So I'd rather make sure I threaten the KO. He can't kill me with an Ivy Cudgel anyways. I'm gonna say it just because Tyler isn't here. Unless he crits, then he has like a 50% chance. First, because we're scarred. Best case here, we just see an SD. Because then he is forced to switch out. Yep, okay. I am just going to click it again though. Just because I can switch into Mandy, I can switch into Garg, it's fine. He doesn't have Jirachi, he doesn't have light screen up. Like, if he expects me to overpredict, he loses this thing, and this is a massive threat. And it's already taken 24%. So if I can get up my rocks with Diancie, then that puts me in a lot better situation. So we kill him no matter what here. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to Mandy Buzz and see if we're going to have a especially defensive one here or not. Garg, that's totally fair. I think that's more his death. Yeah. Man, I really want to call it and just like... Like my other mindset right now is go Donphan. Like he can just click Solcure if he wants to. My mindset is that he's getting up rocks. And if he wants to get up rocks, I want to go ahead and get Donphan because when Dio Defense comes in, well, he might think he beats me. No, I get to at least Thunder Wave as Mandy. I'm gonna just make this play and it's fine. Or if he tries to be aggressive with Roaring Moon, he also gets Thunder Waved. So. Really wish I had hazards on this guy right now, but okay, good. Just the Salt Cure, so he's gonna see Recover Cloak. And he is not terrored yet, which is totally fine. I need to put his team in Showdown so I can stop pulling this up every time. But for this, I mean, it is just a Nightshade. As much as I want to click hard Thunder Wave, I don't think I can. I guess I could taunt first. No, I'm just gonna Nightshade. Yeah. If he goes Roaring Moon, he goes Roaring Moon. If he goes Mandibuzz, that's great. Like. Yep. Mandy. Nightshade. Not that. I really don't want to get knocked off, which sucks. Something has to get knocked off here. I just gonna go Quill. If he makes the aggressive U-turn, that's good for him, but I'm not necessarily in like a terrible spot with that. It's gonna be a longer game if you guys can't tell. Just between the teams that we have. Knowing you have Scale Shot though is great. You have Salt Cure, you're Terra Flying. Ogerpon's definitely the scariest because it's probably sub Swords Dance. I'm going to assume Trip. No, he could probably not be Trailblaze, to be honest. We'll see. If it's Trailblaze instead of Power Whip, I'm definitely better off. Do we see a U-turn? Does he do the Draft League player thing? He's a Roost, very passive. Okay. So he could try and like slow U-turn now. I'm like definitely gonna get up a spike at this point. Because I need to start pressuring everything else on his team. roost, and that is one roost. Let's see. The Spike's going to be able to pressure a lot on his team, apart from that Mandibuzz. I think Alecki proved to be light play. I honestly wasn't counting. This is great for me. Because I'm just able to Spikes and flip. And then I get to click Thunder Wave the next time, because he's shown to switch out. And you are leftovers on guard. This is probably a Stealth Rocks, which it's totally fine for him to get up if that's the case. There's no reason for me to let Donphan take that extra damage. Alright, he knows he loses this exchange. He can go hard Roaring Moon if he's trying to be more offensive. Alecki is also fine. I should be able to easily take 2 hits from Alecki. If I wanted to, I can obviously just go Donphan. It really doesn't matter. I do need to focus on... Actually, if he goes Alecki, I'm probably going to go hard into Diancie and just get up my rocks. Because I really got to start pressuring him more for this play. Oh, this is massive. That was very aggressive. Speaking of which, I am just able to go into my Diancie now. Right? Just go into Sped F Boy. If he has Earth Power, he shouldn't 2-hit KO me. He does have Iron Head if he wants to be physical though, so I have to be cautious of that. You see Moonblast. Jesus, that is Specs. Yeah, there's a chance he can actually kill me with the next one too. Actually, he needs to get the absolute highest if he's Timid Specs. God, I really just want to click Diamond Storm, but I know Rocks is the better play. It does just go out into this. I think I'll use this opportunity to finally get chip on you. Because I can Moonblast once and then Stealth Rock a second time. If you are Thunderbolt and you're timid, yeah, we eat, assuming you're light clay, so I'm just going to do that. You did 12. Does that tell me anything? Special attack drop is clutch. Unfortunately, I have no way to stop him from spinning again. So I really just want to force the kill, to be honest. Because he should just get a screen at this point. Another Moonblast still KOs him. I shouldn't risk a Diamond Storm miss. I'm just going to Moonblast. Coolfish should still be able to get up another Spike easily. Getting up Stealth Rocks again is going to be harder though, because of my HP. There's no way you boom and give me the chance to... Yeah, okay. You should still die here though. You're under 20. Yeah, cool. Alright, Alecki's down. He was a basic set. More than likely light clay, so I'll have to keep that in mind. I mean, he can go Ogre here if he wants. Yeah. Am I in a situation where I am forced? No, because I can still make this play. If he attacks, then I threaten him with the KO the next turn. If he doesn't attack, then I'm good. If I go Quill, and he does just go for a grass move, then I no longer get a chance at hazards potentially this game. But then I can for sure go Hydreigon, U-turn, and then potentially start with you. So I think I'm content with that. Horn Leech. Okay, cool. And then obviously Ivy Cudgel is your final move. So you can't touch me here. And I can finally get up my spike. If you SD here, I don't care. I have Hydreigon. Okay, his worst case that also only gets you a +1, and I should still live another one. You're not Power Whip, you're Horn Leech. Uncheck Intimidate. That looks like you actually do kill me. Yeah, you do 45. I'm at 45, you do 50 min, so. And then Horn Leech puts me in a bad spot. If you Ivy Kudgy, though, I could lose the game. And Hydreigon does not kill. I'm just going to Barb Barrage to make sure I either break sub here or whatever. He should kill me. Yeah, okay. Definitely should have calced that potentially first, but it's alright. I also still have Sturdy with Donphan, and Regieleki's gone. I could just use Donphan to Earthquake. Is that my better play? Keep Hydreigon healthy? Probably. Donphan... I guess Donphan really helps against Moon. I think I'm okay into Moon. Earthquake, no Reflect is doing 50%, so... Because you don't kill is the issue. I would have to U-turn first on the Ivy Cudgel and then sack something else, so that just doesn't feel good to me. I'd rather just go U, because there's no hazards up, my Sturdy is intact. Horn Leech actually doesn't even kill me, which is crazy. I guess it's worst case if you SD again. No, because I'm always to be able to get off the Earthquake either way. And he's never going to be at full again. So, this is fine. He has Mold Breaker. Shoot. Alright, you're at +3. +3 Horn Leech, 2 Hydreigon. Does Donphan die to an Ivy Cudgel? Oh, shoot, potentially. I think I have to give him Diancie here. Yeah, he only gets 23 if I give him Diancie. Because if I go U and he Ivy Cudgels, I don't necessarily lose. No, I could lose. I really hate giving up Diancie, but I can't let him gain all the health back. I can't believe I forgot Mold Breaker there. That was such a big throw. Okay. He should be for sure in range of Hydreigon. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay. Am I forced to be a little coward and click my Terra Blast? Or can I click a U-turn and get back in this game? Hydreigon is so good, I can't. It's fine. And that's why we just click it. This should just KO him. What? Oh my god, the light screen was up. That's a moment. Does he have Reflect Up too? I mean, I'm forced to go Palafin here. I think if he has Reflect Up, I'm still okay. Ooh, this is a dirty roll if he has Reflect Up. Okay, he does not. I can't risk it. Like, if he switches. Yeah, that thing did more than enough damage. Crap, dude. Hydreigon literally could have cleaned up at one point. Oh, he did. He played that well. I played that very poorly. If he goes Garg first, I'm feeling a lot better. Mandibuzz has me a little bit more worried. If he goes Moon, I think I just bulk up in front of his face. Namorous also isn't the best for me. Okay, you take Spike. You have no item. Jolly. Knockoff is the most you can do to me here. You do 48%. Okay. And at +1, does a Namorous drop to Drain Punch and Jet Punch? If he switches in, it does. Hopefully he just gives me this health with Roaring Moon here. He might go Namorous first though. He does go Nam. I'm assuming. No, Mandibuzz. This tells me if he's defensive and if I can win. That's defensive. I don't know if I can win. Like, I hate to tell you guys. Yeah, foul play does too much. Assuming he has it, and I lost Diancie. I really don't think I can break Mandibuzz now. I don't know if he lets me Thunder Wave it either. I don't think I said this at the start, but I didn't mock or do anything. I'm still focused on bubble playoffs right now. It's showing. Vandy might have lost all his mocks, but at least he did mocks. I blanked on so many things this game. foul play isn't doing much. I mean, if he lets me Thunderwave this, then I do get a chance, so... Oh, he's Whirlwind. Okay, so last Mon. Well, I still have to see if he's foul play or not. That sucks. I would have liked that chip. I mean, no, I don't think I should have risked that. I think I made the right play switching first. He could knock off this time. I mean, if he clicks knock off, he clicks knock off. Like, it is what it is at this point. I don't know if I can... Because he's rolling Roost. He hasn't clicked U-turn yet. If he doesn't click foul play here, I just need to make it last Mon Palafin, and then I think I'm okay. Toxic. Okay. His last move has to be U-turn or something. So I'm literally just going to let this go down, and I will be fine. Roost, Toxic, Whirlwind. Unfortunately, I do have to make it like absolute last Mon. So that's going to be the tough part. If he lets me Thunderwave this is big, but... Okay. We're looking good. We should see his last move here is my guess. Or reverse, either or. Do I want to give up this first or Donphan first? I don't think it matters. Yeah, I want a Nightshade in case he goes hard and Amorous. If he does just click Roost here, it is what it is. Here's a chance he doesn't get it off anyways. Okay. I'm not even going to bother recovering. I don't need to keep this around, so. I think last Mon Palafin looks really good. It depends on like how much health I can get and keep. Unfortunately, no Rocks chip on a Namorous is going to be a big deal, I think. Unless I get a good Paraturn. Give me an Amorous chip. No, that's Moon, right? Yeah, that's fine. I am just going to Nightshade in case it's a random substitute. Man, bro, I played this middle game so bad. That Ogrepawn's gonna heart. I was about to say that Ogrepawn's gonna hearth flame me. That Ogrepawn is going to haunt me for a little bit. It is what it is. Scale shot, that's fine with me. Really wish I had Ice Shard right now. I think I have to Rapid Spin with Dawn Fan, just in case he goes hard and Amorous. The reason I'm still not going Palafin yet is he only has Whirlwind to stop my sweep currently, from what I can tell. And if that's the case, sub Bulk Up Drain Punch should be able to win me the game. So I'm going to Rapid Spin in case he does go in Amorous. So if you are paralyzed... Yeah, because if he clicks a knockoff here, I kill, and then he goes in Amorous after, he can kill me. So I'm going to Rapid Spin to make sure. There's... Will we kill one? I don't think we will, but I also live too anyways. I don't know why I'm still calcing stuff. I know what my play is. And there's literally no reason for me not to click it again. I can even click Iron Head if he gets greedy, but I'd rather not show it. I'd rather just spin. Even if he somehow kills me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, even if he killed me there, I just Jet Punch in his face. Alright, this is all assuming he is not Foul Play Mandibuzz. I still have a chance. If he is Foul Play, this is not great. I'm just going to knock you off. He should just go for recover spams, but it's fine. Let me go ahead and set up Palafin against guard and make sure it doesn't break my sub. Pretty sure I made it to where it doesn't, but... Ooh, he is Iron Defense. If that is Body Press, that is game. Which he definitely is at this rate, so... Because you have only shown Salt Cure, so your Salt Cure, Iron Defense, Recover, Body Press. Yeah, that's GG's. That explains why you're especially defensive. Yep, there's nothing I can do about that. I mean, I can just try and go for like crit flinches, but I don't think it really matters at this point. Yeah, I could have like tried and called him on the recover, but once again, I legitimately do not think it matters. It does not matter. Okay. I just need you to click Body Press, buddy. Just show you have it and win the game. There's no reason to Iron Defense anymore. There you go. I mean, if he clicks Salt Cure first for some reason. I have to hope he clicks Salt Cure instead of Body Press, so. Yep, GG's. Because even if I bulked up there and got a crit with Jet Punch, I don't kill him, and he still dies to the next one. So good win to Vanderson. Very proud of my buddy. Not a good first showing. It is what it is. I still don't know whether or not I'll mock for these battles because that didn't feel great. I think I just really relied on my win condition of Palafin too much, and he was the one thing that stops it in Whirlwind Mandibuzz. So yeah, that was unfortunate. But like the more unfortunate thing is just losing Hydreigon, because that's how I end up losing to Garganacl there. So I played around that Ogre Pond very poorly, but it was also a good set into me. So Vandy played so well. Very happy for him there. So hopefully we bounce back better in week 2, and I'll do better on my commentary as well. If you couldn't tell, I was just completely out of it. I'm really focused on bubble playoffs right now. So hopefully I'll be able to pull through further there and then have a better time to focus on PPL. But please go check out Vandy's channel. His Draft League content is members only, so I will say that. But his streams are very fun and entertaining, and he does very fun Nuzlocking and mainly shiny hunting, but I know I'll have a Nuzlocke video going out soon and stuff like that. So if you guys watch that, please go do so. He's my roommate, so please give him support. So thank you all very much for watching, and we'll bounce back. It's no biggie.